Today, we will look at exactly 3 things in this video. First, the method of how the AI read the 2 scriptures. Second, the 4 shocking commonalities the AI found between them. And third, that final one-sentence conclusion the AI delivered. Spoiler alert, hearing that conclusion genuinely gave me chills. I will break down what this means on a cosmic scale, so make sure to watch until the end. Oh, and if you enjoy these stories crossing AI, religion, and the universe, hit that like button. And if you are curious about the next episode, subscribe so you don't miss out. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with the first question. How on earth did the AI read the Bible and the Buddhist scriptures? To jump straight to the conclusion, it already has. And it swallowed them whole, across dozens of languages, in chunks of tens of billions of words. Massive language models like ChatGPT absorb an unimaginable amount of text released on the internet during their training phase. Inside that data are the 66 books of the Bible, the Buddhist scriptures, and even the English, Korean, classical Chinese, and Sanskrit translations of the exact same verses. The core point here is that reading for an AI isn't just skimming letters with its eyes. It internalizes semantic relationships by calculating the context of every single word tens of billions of times. Simply put, the process where a human reads a book and feels, this sentence connects to that one, is being mathematically replicated by a machine. And there is actual paper evidence proving this isn't just a fantasy. In a paper uploaded to Archive, researchers had the AI compare 5 English translations of the Sermon on the Mount. The AI successfully extracted varying levels of humor, optimism, and empathy for each different translation. It captured the emotional tone of the text in pure numbers. The same goes for the Buddhist texts. The Korean project Kaidala extracted over 170 early scriptures from Dongguk University's archives and fed them directly to the AI. Think about it. Out of all the librarians in the world, how many have completely read both the Bible and the Buddhist scriptures from beginning to end even once in their lifetime? You could probably count them on one hand. The AI does this in seconds. Right now, on this planet, the only existence that can simultaneously lay out and compare the exact tone Jesus taught with 2,000 years ago and the emotional resonance Buddha preached with 2,500 years ago is AI. This is a first in human history. And here is the truly mind-blowing part. Do you know what the AI found in these 2 scriptures? Let's get to the main point. We asked the AI, you've read both the Bible and the Buddhist scriptures, so what is the common ground? Very calmly, like a librarian pulling out index cards one by one, the AI presented 4 things. We'll go in order of how shocking they are. The first one is already heavy. The first commonality is the golden rule. The golden rule is that famous sentence from Matthew 7:12. So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. These are the direct words of Jesus. But as the AI scoured the Buddhist texts, it found a sentence with the exact same structure. As I am, so are they. As they are, so am I. Therefore, do not kill, nor cause to kill. This is a sentence left by Buddha in the 6th century BC. 2 sentences, separated by over 2,500 years, with different phrasing but perfectly overlapping structures. The core is one thing. Think from the other person's perspective. But wait, that's just a commonality in ethics. The really crazy part is the next one. The second point is the centrality of compassion and mercy. Christianity has the word agape. Simply put, it is unconditional love. Buddhism has the words karuna and metta, which mean compassion and loving kindness. When the AI swept through both scriptures with sentiment analysis, guess what came out? In both texts, the command that we must reduce the suffering of all living beings was repeated the most often and the most strongly. Simply put, it's like this. The brand names are different, but the product manual is the exact same. Only the packaging is different. What's inside is identical. Let's look at the third. This one is almost embarrassing to call a coincidence. The 10 Commandments and the 5 Precepts. You know the 10 Commandments. The 10 commands God carved into stone tablets on Mount Sinai and gave to Moses. The 5 Precepts are the 5 promises that Buddhist followers voluntarily vow to keep. But when the AI placed these 2 side by side and compared them, 4 of them were exactly the same. Do not murder. Do not steal. Do not commit adultery. Do not lie. Treat the person next to you as you would treat yourself. This one line is the loudest command echoing through both the Bible and the Buddhist scriptures. Only the expressions differ. For 2,500 years, the two scriptures have essentially been repeating the exact same thing. Let's scale this up for a moment. According to a 2025 Pew Research report, there are roughly 2.3 billion Christians and 500 million Buddhists worldwide. Combined, that is 2.8 billion people. Nearly 40% of humanity is already living with this single sentence as the standard for their lives. If two scriptures, read across different languages, different cultures, and different lands for over 2,000 years, ultimately arrive at the exact same conclusion, is that just a coincidence? Or is it a survival formula that humanity learned through their bodies over millions of years of evolution, which then hardened into the form of a scripture? And this is no longer a distant story. In 2019, a 400-year-old Zen Buddhist temple in Kyoto, Japan, named Kodaiji, deployed an android monk named Mindar. A robot built in the image of the Canon Bodhisattva personally preaches the Heart Sutra for 25 minutes. The total cost of the project was 100 million yen. The era where AI delivers religious texts has already begun. So, this leaves us with one truly sci-fi question. Right now, the AI is at the level of reading two scriptures and summarizing the conclusion into one sentence. But what will happen in a few years when the AI is fully completed? Will an AI that has read every religious scripture choose a religion on its own? Or, after piercing through all those scriptures, will it hand us a single truth that humanity hasn't yet seen? Just thinking about it is a bit surreal. Let's wrap up today's story. For the first time in human history, AI has become an entity that has simultaneously and completely read both the Bible and the Buddhist scriptures. And there were 4 commonalities the AI pulled out from those two texts. The Golden Rule, the centrality of mercy called agape and karuna, the direct match of 4 items between the 10 commandments and the 5 precepts, and the life direction to focus on this exact moment. Synthesizing all of these 4, the conclusion the AI delivered was exactly one sentence. Treat the person next to you as you would treat yourself. To the eyes of an AI, two scriptures that walked completely different paths for over 2,000 years were ultimately heading toward the exact same destination. Isn't this truly chilling? If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, today is the perfect day. A single like helps make the next video. This was G Now, easily breaking down complex science right next to you.